There's our Decal 8282 corn variety. It is already 85 days old, and you can see the cobs are long. It's about 9 inch, so it's very long. So that's the average, or maybe let's say that the average is 8 inches long. 8. So it's very long. So to sustain and to have a corn like this, the corn is about 9 to 10 feet high, and you can see under our corn the leaves are already falling down, but above the cobs, the leaves are still healthy. So this is under the corn. So look how thick the stalks are of our corn. So this one shows that we can harvest 10 to 14 tons per hectare if the population of your corn is like this. The growth of this corn is very good, very nice. It responds to the application that we have applied here. So to those of you who are not yet aware or familiar with our guide, with our procedure in producing corn, let me tell you some of the things that we are doing here, and I hope that you will going to finish this video, because we are going to tell you everything about producing and raising this kind of corn.
Hello, welcome to Tech Pop-Up, the Smart Learner channel. We educate intelligent farmers and provide effective solutions to your problems.
Gumagamit po ba kayo ng maraming inorganic fertilizer? Acidic din po ba ang inyong lupain? Mabagal bang lumaki ang inyong mga halaman? Panahon na po para pagandahin at pababain yung paggamit ng inorganic fertilizer. Kayo po na nag-o-organic, pwede po ninyong gamitin ito. Kayo po na natatakot sa mga insecticide, natatakot sa mga iba't iba pang mga chemical na inilalagay sa halaman, pwede po sa inyo ito. Tayo po ay gumagamit ng probiotics o itong lactobacillus lactic acid. Ito po ay nagpapaganda o binabalik niya yung ganda ng lupa. Binubulok po niya ng madalas o mabilis yung mga pwedeng bulukin sa lupa, kagaya ng mga dahon, yung mga rice straw. Pinapabilis po nito ang pagbubulok, at ang ginagawa po niya ay yung mga binubulok po ay ginagawa po niyang amino acid, na yung amino acid ay nagtataglay ng nitrogen, at ang nitrogen ay nagpapaganda sa ating halaman para ito'y mabilis lumaki at magaganda, malalaki po ang bunga. So subukan po ninyo itong ating probiotics, itong ating 3K fertilizer, at para gumanda ang inyong halaman at maibalik yung dating matabang lupa. So our corn was planted last November 28, and immediately after planting we have already applied that fertilizer, that Viking blue. So applying it will help the corn grow faster. So that's why at an early stage, one day after planting, we already applied that fertilizer, so that when the corn will be germinated and it will be irrigated, there is already supply of fertilizer already in the soil, so that it will be absorbed by the plant. So our corn, as I have said, or maybe you can see that it's about 9 inches long, 9 inches long, and that's the average that I can see. There are only few that is about 6 or 8 inches long. So there are also small like this one. Yeah, this one. But the average size of our corn is 9 inches long. So this is how nice this Decal 8282. Though it is very expensive. I bought this one, the 10 kilos of seed, 7,300 Philippine money, and that is more than $100, maybe $120 in US dollar. So the cobs are already drying. Maybe now they are already 85 days old. So I will going to wait another 30 days before it will be harvested. So look at the corn of my neighbor. They are a little bit lower, not comparing to our corn that is very high. Yeah. So their cobs are smaller compared to our the cobs of our corn that I have said a while ago. It's about 8 to 9 inches long. So after irrigating it, maybe 7 days after planting, after sowing, we already prepared the foliar fertilizer. The foliar fertilizer is very important. It is for me, it is necessary. It is a must. I will not going to plant corn without foliar fertilizer, because in my experience, in the last 3 years, this is my fourth year of planting this one. Last 3 years, I have observed that applying foliar fertilizer improves the harvest and performance of this corn. So this is one thing that I should tell you. If you want to sustain the fertility of your soil, like this one, you can see a lot of cash of the worm here, because we have applied trickle fertilizer very frequent, so that the trickle fertilizer helps restore the fertility of the soil. So under this corn, you can see cash of the earthworms. So this one, if I will going to plant again in a year, I am planting corn twice. Every corn that matured in 4 months. So in a year, there are 12 months. So we can produce 3 times, 1 rice, 2 corn. That's how that is our activity here in a year. So we need to make our field busy to produce more and to sustain the need of the Philippines in corn and rice. So to do that, we should sustain the fertility of the soil. So that's why we are using that probiotic, that microorganism that will sustain the fertility of the soil. So we are using organic and inorganic fertilizer to sustain the fertility of the soil, because that is very important. In other corn, in my neighbor or outside this corn planting area, their corn are smaller, though there are corn that the height is also like this, but when you look at their cobs, it is smaller, not unlike this one. It's smaller because it is not supplied with much nutrients that is needed by the corn. So that's why we are telling you that in order for you to follow our steps, to follow to have more harvest like what we have here, so you can see our corn. They are bigger cobs, as I've said. It's about 9 inches long. So that is very long, and it's very nice because that indication, no, we're going to harvest more here, no. So to have more idea and to have more knowledge about planting corn, follow or subscribe to our channel so that you will going to have this kind of corn, no? You can also use the foliar that we are using, especially the tricky fertilizer and the power grower, the BB tall, and especially the heavyweight tandem that will make your corn heavier. So we are using heavyweight tandem to our rice and corn so that the weight of the corn kernel will be heavier than the ordinary corn that are not using that heavyweight tandem. So I know that there are a lot of you are following our channel, watching our video, but still afraid of using our foliar that we recommend because maybe you are afraid it is additional in expenses, additional in anything, everything, no. I know that some of you are hard up, farmers that are hard up, your finances are debt or they are borrowed from financial institution or your neighbor or your loved ones who are capable of lending you money, but to test or to try something that that you haven't tried yet is a risk. But for me, I have tried that, taking a risk several times. But if you will not take a risk, if you are afraid of failing, if you are afraid of losing, if you are afraid of having your expenses not will not return, no, I know that it will hurt you. It will definitely give you a headache because it's not easy to have that debt that you cannot pay in due time as you have promised to your lender. So what I have done, I also during the early days of my venture or of farming, I also borrow money. I borrow money. I frequently borrow money, but like you, maybe I often failed. But the time arrives that I have learned, I have already get the sequence, the timing, the secret of producing corn, rice, and timing, so that the failure sequence or the failure will be eliminated. Or I failed. I sometimes I failed. I still failed, but not that often that had been done before. So today, as you can see, the outcome of taking risk. This is the outcome of taking risk. This is the outcome of trying my own. This is the outcome of not listening to other farmers' comment. This is the outcome of trying my own solution. This is the outcome of making this possible. So God had blessed me, and He answered my prayer. So you can do it also in your own. Do not just listen to farmer who discards you. Do not just listen to farmer who had experienced failure. Do not just listen to farmer who have those kinds of ups and downs in the past. No? Like me, I have also experienced that. But to tell you, if you will not going to continue, if you will not going to just go on, no, you will not win, you will not survive. So they have said that losing can be conclude when you stop. But if you will not going to stop, if you fail but you will not going to stop, surely the time will come that you will win, and that is guaranteed. I have experienced that, so I can tell you it is guaranteed that if you will not stop, you will fail now, but winning is guaranteed in the future. Don't stop, just go on, plant and plant and plant. God bless you.